It's Futurama the game!
Hello everybody, Jason905 here, and welcome to my newest Let's Play on Futurama the game. Now, Futurama the game is a game on the PlayStation 2. It is a sort of action platformer style game where you just have to get from point A to point B in a 3D landscape. It is a story-based game where let's try and not have the Futurama theme play over because I don't want to get copyrighted. That's why I'm talking over it. But it's a story-based platformer where you progress through the levels linearly, and there isn't much else to say really. It's a Futurama game. So to start us off, we're gonna see what the story of the game is by watching this introductory video, and we'll get on to our first level.
Good news, everyone! I've sold Planet Express to Mom.
Also, why are you wearing that funky hat?
What? Oh, this? No reason.
That was odd. Mighty odd.
Are you off your nut, Professor? How could you sell the company to Mom?
I had to. We've been losing money. Perhaps my strategy of using a giant spaceship to deliver one package at a time wasn't as clever as I thought. Plus, you three never actually charged anyone.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Sorry.
Ah, this bends.
Oh, fuff. It's not like this is the end of the world as we know it.
This is the end of the world as we know it. With her recent purchase of Planet Express, evil entrepreneur Mom now owns over 50% of the Earth, making her its supreme ruler.
Has anyone ever noticed how Fry always seems to turn on the TV at just the right moment?
At the risk of editorializing, this reporter applauds the demise of the pathetic human species.
The situation is indeed grim. We go now to a live statement from Mom.
Oh, don't worry, dearies. The only change I'm making is that Mother Earth will now be called Mom Earth.
Aw, that's cute.
Also, you're all my slaves, and anyone who doesn't report for duty before curfew tonight will be blasted by Hoverbot Death Troopers.
Okay. In hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have sold her Planet Express. Must be my hind cataracts.
Well, the Earth isn't safe anymore. As captain, I propose we get the hell out of here.
Second.
Amen, sister.
To the ship!
The ship's all wanged up. Who could have done such a thing?
It wasn't me this time, I swear.
No matter. We need to repair the ship and we need to do it fast. Leela, you start banging on the control panel.
I'm on it.
Bender, you'll have to bend the ship back into shape.
Man, how come I always have to do all the bending around here?
And Fry, what exactly do you know how to do?
I can burp the alphabet.
A, B, D.
No, wait.
Ooh, I've got a mission for you, Fry. Find a hammer. Yes, sir.
So that's the premise of the game. Basically, Mum has bought Planet Express because the Professor sold it to her. For some reason, the Professor has a hat, but that's for no reason. And we need to repair the ship so we can get the hell off this planet because Mum owns it now and we don't want to be Mum's slaves really, so we're getting the hell out. We can do a few things. We can jump around, we can move around, move the camera around. I've actually readjusted the controls as I didn't really feel very comfortable with them. So I've actually, in the emulator, I am playing this on an emulator. I've said about this before, how I feel about emulating games. And to be honest, with PS1 and 2 games and sort of backwards from there, I really don't feel bad for doing so because they're kind of ancient and it's just a real bitch to get your hands on a PS2, get it working on a modern TV, running it and capturing that on a TV. It's too much effort for me. I may be the devil, that's for you to decide. But back to this. I've reconfigured the right stick right and right stick left to be opposite directions. So when I move the right stick left, it thinks I'm moving it right, because that's how I prefer the camera controls. They seem backwards in this game for some reason, but I'm moving it left now how I like it. But if I was moving it left now with the controls reversed, that's what it would do, and that just really messes with your mind. So if you're going to play this game, think about reversing the controls, because the game doesn't let you do so from what I can tell. We can interact with stuff. Inside Zoidberg's locker, he's got a skeleton of an ape and an arm, and a poster for Planet of the Clams. The Professor has a picture of Mum, his child, a back scratcher, and the death clock, I think. Leela's locker is locked, so I have to get in there somehow. Bender has lots of money, some robot porno mags, a random high heel, and a picture of Calculon. You get the idea. I'm going to be referencing everything I see. There's Nibbler. He is one of the mechanics of the game. He's like a little bonus collectible you can find. And when you collect all the Nibblers in a level, you unlock the sort of advertisement thing that appears at the start of the level, like it was Glagnar's Human Rinds, now with flavour. Was it now with flavour? It was something. It had some kind of slogan to it. But you unlock that in the gallery so you can view that at any time from the main menu. It's not much of a perk, no. Like, you can just play for the levels and not care. The money, I'll get to that when it actually has an effect. So we've got to find the hammer. Here's the hammer.
The hammer! At the bottom of a giant pile of dangerous rubble!
At the bottom of a giant pile of dangerous rubble, like Fry said. So we're going to pick it up. Because what else are we going to do? For some reason it lagged a bit there. It's probably something to do with the Fraps recording. Oh dear. It's weird, sometimes it seems to be lagging, sometimes it doesn't.
What happened?
You were crushed under 2 tons of debris.
And you died! It was so funny! I guess you had to be there.
I don't get it. If that's me dead over there, who am I here? You're also you, thanks to my latest invention, the Reanimator. Every time you die, it will automatically make an exact duplicate of you based on your x-rays, a DNA sample, and some scrapings from the inside of your tennis shoes. Wow. When did you invent it? About a week ago, and I've been trying to kill you to test it ever since.
So what was death like, Fry?
Well, first everything went dark. Then this bright light appeared, and it said, "Game over." Oh, Professor, here's the hammer I died getting for you. You are? Oh, you can keep that piece of junk. I only made you look for it to get you out of my metaphorical hair. Now, if you want to look for some tools I actually need, why don't you find the ones missing from my tool rack? Okay, which ones are missing? All of them. They're all in the building somewhere, and I can't fix the ship without them. Can you find them and put them back? No problemo. What is this, some kind of tutorial?
So now we have the hammer, our first weapon of the game. It's appeared up there. And we can hit stuff with it. We can do a normal attack with X and a charge attack with the square button, which is a triple hit. First of all, we're going to break this locker open and get the key card. We need this to go around the level. You can break stuff with the hammer, such as boxes, you get money out of. Here's Dead Fry, he's got an anvil on his head. Yeah, that's not a good way to go, to be honest. And yes. Now we have the hammer, and we've got the key card. We can actually get through these doors now. They were previously inaccessible, but now we can get through them. We can also break these boxes and get extra money. At least if some of them have money in.
Close the door!
And now we can also whack Bender with the hammer while she's on the toilet.
That's gonna leave a ding!
He doesn't usually be saying much. He usually says more when you whack him. Yeah.
Ow!
There we go. You got Bender is whacking. Bender's always stealing our money and he deserves it. Even though he's our pal. He's a bit of a dick, to be honest. He's the lovable dick we all love. Speaking of that, he's going to be in an episode of The Simpsons soon. Hopefully it'll be less disappointing than the last time he's in it. Because he had like...
Bender had his way with the boiler again. I better not step in the black gunk.
He says as he steps in the black gunk. And yeah, the main annoyance of this game is the platforming. It's very, I don't know, it can be difficult to do. Mainly because of problems like camera controls, getting stuck on walls, and just because, I don't know, you don't really feel like you have that much control over your jumps. I mean, you can do it pretty well, but that's only because I played it so much I'm used to it. If you're new to the game, you'll have to get used to its weird kind of control scheme for jumping. You can even see the reflection in the bottom, that's quite nice. I want to reflect the slurm cans that are there. Oh, you picked up that slurm can there. It restores your health completely to full. You have 100 health. 25 health is represented by each of those segments. Many things can do different damages to you, and here's a slurm machine. This is basically a restore your health to full station, because you can use the slurm machine as much as you want, and it gives you 25 health back every time you use it. There's our first tool rack item, the fire extinguisher, and now if we bring that to the tool rack and put it on... Oh no, we've got two tool rack items.
Now to go look for the rest of the professor's tools. Stupid head.
And let's go looking for the rest of the professor's tools now. So yeah, that's the basic premise of the game. I apologise for that lag that happened during the cutscene there. However, it does seem to be fine during the actual gameplay, this recording, so I'm not going to think of it too badly as... There's another tool rack item. The hairdryer for some reason. Why do we need a hairdryer? I don't know. Let's go and get this. But yeah, it's not the end of the world that it lags a little bit during the cutscenes, as they are, apart from those two, we're not going to be seeing, well, there will be another one coming up, but you may see like a 10-second one at the start of levels sometimes. You, Ouch! Ow, it didn't really hurt very much. We're on the tutorial level, like Fry said. So, you know, we shouldn't really be that fearful. And yeah, the cutscenes aren't that plentiful. It's mainly when you beat a whole set of levels and move on to another character. Like, we won't be playing as Fry through the entire game, we will be playing as other characters too. And when you, sometimes on levels, when you, can we pick that up? There we go. There we go, we got our health, good. And yeah, at the start of some levels there's a small cutscene, and when you get through a set of levels for a character, you may have a bigger one. But we're doing a tutorial, it's just explaining the game to us and telling us the mechanics, like we were told about the reanimator. That's basically you have extra lives, but it's actually giving you a reason to have extra lives. You come out of the toaster every time. We can look around here. We've cleared out these 3 areas already. We can head down there, we haven't been down there yet. It's inside of Zoidberg's office, there's something in there everyone, as well as some money. There's Hermes, just being controlled by a brain slug. Might be something decent in there too. This looks like the front room to Planet Express, the sort of like foyer, I guess. And the TV room where Fry and Bender always like to sit down and watch some Calculon. And the ship room where we've already been. So we've got a few rooms left to scour. This isn't a huge level. And as you see, we just got our $25th there, and that gives you an extra life. That is its only purpose it serves, so don't feel like you have to pick up every single dollar on the level or whatever equivalent may appear later on. They only give you extra lives when you collect enough of them, so they're there to pick up. But I wouldn't say it's worth going out your way to try and get them if you're going to put yourself in a really dangerous situation, because you need 25 of them for a life. Do you really want to risk losing a life to get a fifth of life potentially back? It's up to your discretion really, but there's sometimes it's not worth getting the money. Saying that, speaking of collectibles, we never freed Nibbler, so let's do that. See at the bottom there, only got 0 out of 1 Nibblers on this level. Trapped in Hermes' lock, I think. There we go.
Hey, a nibbler! I'm gonna collect all of them.
I already collected all of them, Fry. Randomly turn on the sink, it serves no purpose, but let's keep the sink on. And yeah, don't touch these live electrical cables, they're probably pretty painful. There aren't any enemies in this level.
This'll save me a trip to the ATM.
Unless you count the live electrical wires. They're just sort of environmental hazards though, so I wouldn't really count those. But yeah, we're on a tutorial level. It's not going to be very, you know, difficult. And we picked up a key card in Zoidberg's office. Wait, what's that? I was actually just open the door, but no, it's a bunch of hand drying tissues. We can get into Hermes' office now. Let's go into the front room here and grab some stuff. Oh, there's a book hidden in one of the boxes. Come on, let's get all the money. I am pretty aware of what the first and second level's like. Like, I've played through the entire game before, but I recently played through the first and second level just to get my swing back into this game, as I'd be a bit crap otherwise. You can't escape Planet Express, it doesn't let you through no matter what, whether you have a key or not. It's a bit securely locked for when we're all inside, though I suppose there are death troopers outside, so that makes sense. But yeah, this is also sort of a test run in a way, if you think about it. Like, I'm not just playing this for the sake of...
tickets, here I come!
Like, this first episode will be kind of a test episode to see how the game runs, how it records. I'm probably going to be editing straight after this episode as... Hermes just sounds like he's made of rubber. You can't really do much to Hermes, he's just kind of there, it's stuck in his trance. If you try and piss this thing off twice by having nothing in the intro, it tries to claw your face off.
Owie, owie, owie!
That might technically be past the enemy of the level, but let's get back to business. This is kind of a test episode in a way, in that, you know, after this episode, I'm going to be going straight off and editing this video, see how it comes out, and if it's acceptable, this will be a full Let's Play, as well as any feedback you may have on it. You know, like, I'll probably record a couple more episodes by the time this episode comes up, but, you know, I wanted to know if you want to see more of this series,
That's gonna leave a ding.
or you'd rather see another game. This isn't the best game in the world, I'm going to tell you that. But if you like Futurama, it's an acceptable game. It's got some funny quirks in here and there. I mean, straight from the start. If you liked them cutscenes and you found some funny stuff within them, you know, that will occur. But it's not the best mechanical game. Let's whack on Bender a few more times. You're taking too long on the toilet, Bender. Why do you even need the toilet? What does he do in the toilet? Does he just, like, leak out his oil? I don't really want to know, actually. But I think we've found all the tools here, so we're going to return them. We've got all the collectibles on the level, all the money, all the nibblers. I've been through this level too many times to know where everything is, so let's see our next
Gotta
cutscene.
go look for the rest of the professor's tools.
Oh, balls, the measuring jug.
Stupid head.
I forgot the measuring jug. I know what that is. It'd be in the fridge. There we go. Let's just jump down to the bottom. We'll take some fall damage, but whatever. We don't need the health. There we go.
Wonderful! All my tools are back in place, even the ones I didn't need.
Ones you didn't need?
Oh, sadly though, there was one part I was unable to repair.
Not the dark matter engine, not the dark matter engine.
The dark matter engine.
Ah, crap.
But don't we have a backup engine?
We did, but we never used it. It being backup and all, so I pawned it.
You pawned it? Why?
For the same reason everyone pawns everything in America. To get a gun. Okie dokie, Fry. Go to the pawn shop and get back our engine.
But there's a curfew. Hoverbot death troopers are roaming the street.
Ah, yes. Then you'll have to take the sewers.
But what about the sewer mutants?
I gave you a gun. What do you want, a flowered dress? Now stop being a wussy and get going.
So that's the end of the level. We've done the level now. I'm going to keep talking over these Futurama bits because it could always get done for copyright. I mean, other people have uploaded the Futurama theme song, but you know, you can never be too careful with this stuff. So we're done with the level now. I'm going to save the game, and yeah, that's all good. We're going to be moving on to the sewers for the next level. However, I'm going to be seeing what it's like when the... Let's just put the game here. I'm going to be seeing what the first video comes out like, see if anyone likes it, see if it's worth uploading as a series. And yeah, that's about it really. Thank you all very much for watching the first episode of this new Let's Play. If you like the video, leave a like, it helps me out a lot and it will help me decide whether I should keep making this series. And subscribe if you want to see more videos similar to this one. See you all next time.